Brunson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. Here's Holiday. Over Brunson. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yes, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
Outside, Brown. Back to Tatum. Outside White. Just 4 to shoot. Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Joe Mazzulla.
And he said when you watch film on Karl-Anthony Towns, his size is impressive, but when you're actually standing next to him, he looks a whole lot bigger. And he knows how to use that size on the blocks and on the perimeter, which makes him an especially tough cover. Brian?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Tatum draws the double. And a foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul of the game. And the Celtics in possession here. Brown inside. The Knicks with the rebound. And how about Jaylen Brown, Richard? Named to his first All-NBA team in 2023. A very important piece to him.
NBA, what timing. It made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax. At the time, it was the largest contract in NBA history. And how did he follow it up? He won the Larry Bird Award as the best player in the Eastern Conference playoffs. Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from range.
Towns outside. Pass to Hart. Outside Brunson. Towns on a screen. Brunson with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. And that one's good. Brunson.
And I love the trust between Brunson and his guys. I mean, working so hard to set each other up.
Tatum with it. Six on the shot clock. Now White. Shoots over Bridges. White, good.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Now here's Brunson. Here's Towns. Holiday grabs the miss.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
From 9 feet out. A minute 53 left in the first quarter. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. They trail by 1. Bridges with it. Now guarded by White. The three-pointer off the mark.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
To the middle. Here's Brown. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
A very athletic play by Brown, getting the ball inside and working his way to a high percentage shot.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades. A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Offensively, Karl-Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Pass to Towns. And stolen by Porzingis. Here's the break. Holiday surveying the floor. On the wing, Tatum. Outside, Brown. Shoots over Hart. Hart with the defensive effort. New York trailing. Pass to Towns. Pulls it from 20. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Assisted.
Towns has got 6.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
And they pick up 2.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Celtics up by 2. And back to the... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Porzingis sets a screen. Charity stripe shot. The shot, no good.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Outside Anunoby. Fires from deep. Porzingis grabs the board. On the wing, Holiday. Horford outside. Back to Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. Outside, Brown. Off target from outside. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast, but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well. And when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
The Celtics with the lead. Brown cashes in. A terrific finisher inside.
The adjustment, man, what a finish.
Pass to Brunson. It's Hart on the wing. Back to Brunson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line. Shoot 2. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Greg.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Aging in the league can be a difficult process, Richard, but that's something you did very well.
Wow, a compliment. Thank you, B.A. Look, I knew I had to adapt or I would have been out of league sooner than I wanted to. You have to be able to adapt or die. That's what this league is about.
And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Pass to Brown. Cornet sets a screen. Clock at 6. Back to Tatum. Over on Anunoby. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Tatum's got 5 now.
When you need to create a shot late in the clock, just get it to Tatum.
To the paint. Here's Towns. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. To the wing on the left. Back to Horford. Pass to Pritchard. The 3 is up. And it's New York with a rebound. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Cornet sets a screen. Oh, Brown! Vicious!
When you want an emphatic finish, Brown is the man you are looking for. He does not waste opportunities like that.
Towns on a screen. Here's Brunson. Misses the baby hook.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Here's Tatum. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from Brunson. And when you talk about the Boston Celtics last year, they were historically good, Richard.
Yeah, they had the 4th best net rating ever in the history of the game. That's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the MJ Bulls. Shattered the NBA record for offensive rating at 123.1. They were unreal.
34 seconds left in the first half. Here's Tatum. Fades away and sinks a tough shot. Tatum's got 4 points this quarter.
And it's clear that Tatum loves the mid-range, excels at recognizing when to shoot from there.
Right outside. Tucker with a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Hauled in by Brown. Here's Pritchard. Over right. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Boston out in front. Up 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Brunson with it. Towns up top. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Towns. Out to Bridges. Shoots from the elbow. Outside Anunoby. Another shot. Hauled in by Brown. Celtics lead by 4. Right side Holiday. And it's New York with a rebound. Outside Brunson. Down low. Puts up a deep 3. Tatum pulls it in.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Here's Anunoby. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
Pass to Brown. Horford outside. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Jalen Brunson. Knicks trail by 4. And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, it's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Knicks trail by 6. Here's Brunson, and it's blocked.
How about the defense from Holiday? Reading the play and using his defensive instincts to swat it back.
And Anunoby for 3. No luck on that one. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for Boston. Pass to Holiday. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
Craig with it. Shot clock at 5. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's an 8-point Boston lead.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
It's Bridges on the wing. Still without a bucket. And Porzingis with the block. Launches a 3. The shot by Holiday, no good. Knicks trail by 8. Outside Brunson. And Anunoby for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Anunoby's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And the find by Brunson, more than capable of running the offense.
Outside Craig. Right side Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. Now Brown. Shoots over Bridges. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Brown's got 9.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown, and it's just another weapon in his arsenal now.
Towns on a screen. It's Hart on the wing. Second shot opportunity. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Pass to Bridges. Now Towns, defended by Brown. Towns can't get it to go. Boston leading by 7. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third quarter. And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Knicks trail by 7. Here's Brunson outside. The three-pointer is down. Jalen Brunson.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Now here's Tatum. He has 7. For 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Celtics out in front.
22.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Boston leading by 4. Here's Pritchard. Left side White. Launches it. And Anunoby pulls it down.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
White looking it over. And he's going for the oop here. It's stolen by Hart. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Celtics?
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
Knicks trail by 3. Brunson rushes in. Bridges outside to tie it up. And Anunoby gets it to go.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Pass to Hauser. Into the lane. And some solid defense from Towns. And the Knicks with the possession here. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. And here's Brunson. 4 on the clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks to take the lead. Boston pulls it in. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Here's Pritchard. Oh, and Towns with the block.
The wingspan of Towns in action, allowing him to get on the ball.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Both teams deciding to change it up. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Brown. Shoots over Bridges. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Mikal Bridges.
And Brown is a talented scorer who also excels at drawing fouls.
He hits the second from the line.
And hey, he did just enough to get the lead. That's what's most important.
To the inside. Here's Towns. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis.
Pass to Tucker. Outside Hart. Back to Tucker. There's the triple. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Boston trailing. Here's Holiday. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Josh Hart.
Yeah, this is Holiday's mentality. Never afraid at trying his luck and forcing the issue.
And the Knicks making a change here. Both shots good from the stripe.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Pass to Anunoby. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Boston pulls it in. Outside, Brown. And here's Craig. Anunoby covering. Now Tatum. It's Tatum working inside.
And this is exactly who Tatum is. Someone who doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
Pass to Hart. Back to Towns. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
He's perfect from the line this time.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Outside, Brown. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Back to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth.